Guess what comes out October 26th? Red Dead Redemption. And it takes place in, are you ready? 1899. So it's a prequel to Redemption. Let me see. Yeah, and my game fucking froze up. He better not come back in here. I'll cut his goddamn ass off.
My attention. Count the ammo and see what's left.
A loser son of a bitch.
We ain't alone.
Oh, probably a loser son of a bitch that if his grandmother was really around, she'd knock him out and fucking wash his mouth out with soap.
We go. Refreshing.
Good shit, dude.
Earn that next drink.
Yes.
I know, but is my shield showing or I got black screen? Yes, I do. You don't start trouble. You don't start fucking trouble. You respect me. The way I see it.
All right. Quit your hiding.
Well, I see it. You see, you know how I operate. I hate people that act stupid. There's a difference between just goofing around and then just being a goddamn asshole and talking shit like that. I would bet you $5 if his grandmother heard what half the shit that he said, she'd knock him so far down he'd have to roll down his socks to take a fucking shit. Yeah, I went there. And the only reason why I went there is I know how grandmothers think. They may seem old and friendly, but you piss one off, oh my God.
Got it.
I mean, it just goes to show how immature some...
You got him. You got them shamblers. All dead. Fog's quiet. The land's mine again. For what you done?
Who are you?
My name? It's Malcolm. Malcolm. I own this land. Fog came and I didn't leave. Started breathing it in deep. Made peace with it.
I was sent to claim the lumber mill for Far Harbor.
This is my land. Keep the outsiders away. Or, let them come. And then I'll hunt them, salvage their gear, cut the meat. Then what do you say?
You're gonna eat them?
Belly gets awful empty in the fog.
I won't be party to murder.
Well.
There's much left in these stalls that's worth anything.
Don't fuck with me. Yeah. I know it does. It's called the blood letter for a reason.
I'm too damn sober for this.
Oh, shit. Mother fucker! I just killed a giant hermit crab with 2 shots of a melee weapon. That was bitchin'. That was bitchin'. I'm so happy I can shit. Now that was badass. Yeah, the fuck am I? Most people want to shoot the shit out of one of those and waste rounds. What do? I fucking go right up to it, smack it twice with a fucking hook weapon. Huh? No shit.
Go away! You see? You see those corpses? They're from me! Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
You killed all of these? By yourself?
What? Just because I'm an old man, you don't think I can protect myself? Wrong!
Take it easy, Uncle Ken. Mitch sent me.
Mitch? My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart. Glad to hear he's still... What? What have you done? They're coming!
Mm-hmm. Then let's work together.
Ah, I haven't reset my traps.
Right.
Quick, do what you can with...
I'll fix that later. Fine, I'll kill you later. You call this a junk wall? You ought to be shot. Where's my new toy? Oh, come here, boys. Where are you, rest of you motherfuckers at? Come on, give me another one.
I just need to trade gear with you.
They'll be here any time now.
I don't see him, Ken.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Why would you possibly stay here? It's dangerous.
My family's lived here for 7 generations. I will not disrespect their memory. Now go.
Mitch sent me to bring you home.
This is my home.
How about this? I'm not asking you, old man. I'm dragging you back.
Oh, fine. Threaten an old man. Big shot. I'll go back. You have my word.
Yeah, I definitely need to build a better fence. I am definitely going to build that sumbitch up. I'll figure it out. What in the fuck are you talking about? There's 5 of us in this room. And counting me talking, that's 6. Who's the other 4 motherfuckers in here? And I'm going to say Goku's probably one of them. She's not a motherfucker. She's cool. Arctic Ghost is cool. So he's not a motherfucker. So where's the other 3?
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Goddamn. Really? You're gonna bring up You're gonna bring up masturbation.
My boy!
She actually did it.
Did what? Chase me from my home? You should dump her in the harbor.
You're really not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
It is good to see family again. He never visits, all right.
I know you're joking.
Here.
I'm playing along with it.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now.
Is there that fettuccine
I
stuff
owe you
last
one.
Last night? Or no? I just got hungry.
Old Longfellow. Bah. He is a small child.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Junior's been asleep all night, hasn't he? Fluff.
We're depending on you.
Dude, if you haven't whacked the... If you're trying to tell us that you haven't whacked the pud in the month...
We gotta go see the captain. Here's the pay. I don't care if you don't want it. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land to call their own. They'll come
Captain
back.
Avery's all right.
My friends have already sent word. We're going to turn back the tide.
I don't have time.
You'll see.
Did you really do the captain's dance?
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Hey, Doc.
Your patient, Andre. He's walking around. If I'm not too careful, there's gonna be 2 doctors in the harbor.
How's it going?
People around here have... and manners on this... Mainlanders tend to...
I don't need anything.
Dude, if you got...
I hope the harbor's being good.
Hey, you don't hear the girls say they pleasured
Hey,
themselves.
civil.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
The mill's safe. For now, at least.
So we gotta act fast. We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land. Something to protect.
Well, I'd
and
rather
hold.
be honest than lie to me.
You?
What?
Not you.
Ah, damn.
Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses. And we'll survive, all right, and thrive.
I can lend a hand, too.
You would? Give them the fog condenser.
Well, I won't stop. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. And take this. You never...
In the deep fog. There are things out there.
Psst. Looking for a bargain?
Let's barter.
Here's what I got.
Tinkle Rump. How much caps do I got here? Yes, I got a lot of caps. I'm so special. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. Everybody's probably looking at me like, is this guy off his goddamn rocker? Yep.
I'll be damned if I give up on taking back my land.
Well, I'm gonna make something pretty over here.
Eat it?
You know what that means? I'm making Pope sprinkles. Oh, you leave me no fun. Fuck out. That's... I'm joking, dude. Of course I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna be funny fucking looking. So we still have that stuff from last night? I wanted some. I'm just asking. Damn. I remember this one time in band camp. was making food. And why the hell am I sounding like Morgan Freeman with a southern accent? I think it's time to go to a vault. What do you think? Pipe pistol? We don't need no stinking pipe pistol! I'm a little bit wired right now. I need coffee.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
If these knuckleheads don't pitch in, the whole lot of us are doomed.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
You need some firepower?
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
Why, you made afraid I might tickle your ass with a feather?
You're one of them vault people with the funny suits?
Brooks?
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
Let's see what you have.
Of course.
Now we shall go to a vault. But before I do, I must go get Nick Valentine. No!
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any...
Where's Nick? Oh, I know where I left him. He's at the castle. Because I need to get that place built.
hard to look at it like this. Such disrepair.
Huh?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel
It's
alone.
5 p.m.
Nice to have some.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Yeah, I thought maybe everybody was starting to hate my guts or some shit.
I wish more people could see this. Remind me what it's all about.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Howdy, General.
Balls. Well, after what I've had to endure for the last couple of months,
Bring it on, Island.
well, if you'll excuse me, it's time I go down into a vault. Who wants to go into a vault? Yeah, that's exactly true. I said I was hungry, but I'm not a horse. Christ almighty. But it is good.
It's probably best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
Now, what's this?
Don't fuck with Holly! I'm paying that next week, suddenly. Next week, that and the electric. That's what I'm shooting for.
Lights out for you.
Oh, good.
Trapped. The elevators seem to be out of order on this level. We'll have to take the long way around.
You playing hide and seek?
Well. Why do you not have it? John having his temper again? Or money?
Sweet.
Oh. He needs to start remembering his accounts and shit. Oh. That explains it. Damn, this shit's lagging. Yeah. Oh, I need to get an updated copy. I'm thought about getting the Game of the Year edition myself because my original copy's starting to show signs of wear. Shit, the game is what, 3-4 years old? I got it day of fucking release. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But like I have money to shit right now. Now that she's home, she's gonna have to look for work. Which, you need to get that thing with your, let the tablet fixed so I can get you back on your email. 'Cause you got a lot of emails, honey. Or some coffee. Got coffee. Yeah. Fallout. I'm searching coffee now.
I don't think we're alone.
Don't get up. I know.
Anybody now?
Oh, shit. Did anybody forget if I was still good at this shit? I'd like to see somebody say I suck at Fallout.
Nice.
Just try me. Somebody. I'd like to see some troll come in here and say I suck at Fallout. Just to fucking see what happens, because I like to play a little game. You know what that game is? You bet your ass. Remember that, Kim? If you think I'm going to sit here and let somebody come in here and tell me that I suck at Fallout, guess what? You know what everybody's going to say? You bet your ass.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. After you, the elevator is right there.
Bro, can I hit the goddamn thing? Okay.
So long as you're carrying it.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Well, well. This place just got a little more interesting.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Sounds like trouble.
When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question.
See, why cannot we have a vault like this?
Priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would.
By the way, we're in Vault 118. This is a hotel vault, Kim.
Only opens with a key.
I never seen a vault with a chandelier. Are you seeing this? We get to build in Vault 88 a complete vault. Why can't we not build this?
It's almost
stuck.
like the war never even happened in here.
What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may.
That's what
I
this is
could
to
just
you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have
Is it me, or does that sauce taste better?
Investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Is this blood? Excellent. A baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Inspector Bubba on the case.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come on with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but you'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
Oh, God. Why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Nick.
Looks like you got something to say.
Your thoughts?
You picked me up in Vault 114. There are really over 100 of these things?
Your thoughts?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Your thoughts?
All these vaults run together for you, too?
Nothing else for now.
Sure, sure.
Hello, Detective. How can I help?
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Well.
Protect and serve.
Ugh. Dingy.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
I love this part.
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
What does this piece say to me? Well, I see a face.
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is
You see a face?
as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
In that painting, do you see a face?
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
I wanted to see if you catch it. What do you see here?
It looks like trees. In space! Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void!
Intriguing. What a post-cynical futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend.
Great, this guy thinks he's Salvador Dali.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
What the hell? So wait a minute, we're gonna look at a kitty cat picture and one of the options is this is bullshit?
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of the...
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra...
Damn! That's pretty goddamn... You wouldn't know art from your own excrement? Damn.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
This is bullshit. Yes, excrement is shit.
Won't be able to pick this. Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
No, not her. Him. I want to go find...
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. My hair was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder.
I'm gonna keep going.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just surely you must be here.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right. Care to hear some of my...
Oh, I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half...
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll care to hear some of my...
God!
Why don't we grab...
Oh my God. I just flirted with a robot with a brain. What the fuck am I doing?
That was great, Detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger. Hey there, Tiger. Here for more...
Tell me something.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene.
I don't know, Detective. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression...
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes it only lasted a few dozen. Did you need something else?
Never mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Okay, just out of fucking shits and giggles here. Where is the hole on this thing? Nick's in the shower, you fucking perv.
Hey there, Tiger.
There we go.
Oh, there's something you don't see in Fallout every day. An actual working toilet with a plunger on the side. Or as I like to call it, a gear shifter. Oh boy, what's... Poor bastard.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Well.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will. So he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever. I'm going to the lab.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about
the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man.
Here.
I really should have listened to him more.
I'm good now.
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how Is this going to go down?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
When you walk away. Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay, ask.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Now, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and fought. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Was it hard, settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing, but I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's wife. Runs off. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor, and after a while, the jobs got so backed. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth. It was about then that it took me a long time to read. A long story.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Does it really matter?
Yes, of course it matters. The man was a murderer. We need to know if he is still at large.
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat.
and I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Protect and serve.
I've been told by Valentine Detective. That's sure bring in the business.
Uh-oh. I crapped. Well, if Taker was there, he'd be yelling out dump right about now. Bless you. What time is it?
That was quite the commotion. Did you need something, Detective? Forgot a personal item at home.
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety. Looking for a gift.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Something for everyone.
Big poop. Yes, hello, welcome to the experience!
Good day to you, ma'am.
Really? There's a... Okay. What asshole is going to put a lot of donut mix in washer and dryers? I'm probably going to get this weird look like. Hey. I know.
Going down. Basement. Basement. Going down. Ground floor.
What, Goku? I'm probably gonna get this look like. You alright? Goku, what you doing woo about? Feel better now? Did I?
You need work? Talk with the Mariner. Lord knows she's always carrying on about something.
With proper tools, the things I can do.
Mariner.
Well, I'll be. Survive the captain's dance. Never thought it'd happen in my lifetime.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Here for trade?
Show me what you got.
Let's deal.
Stim packs, fully stocked.
You think the fog's bad during the day? Nighttime?
Stranger, you need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks. You've come to the right place.
Let's barter.
Happily.
I need some screws.
Don't make them like they used to.
Alright, last part of this. Time to build. We need to build some more area. Goku. Had to be a goddamn rat storm, didn't it? Well, we can fix that right now. There we go. I know. What do you think? Huh? No, I don't. Why is it that everybody determines just the moment I fart that I need to go shit? I mean, does people think my ass really is that powerful enough to shit?